At the beginning of the story, we see a boy desperately searching for his brother at a lively party. A mysterious tip leads him to find his distressed brother upstairs, talking strangely about their deceased father. The scared boy takes his troubled brother downstairs, but things take a tragic turn. His disturbed brother, wielding a knife, attacks him and meets a fatal end. The partygoers are shocked and terrified. Moving on, we meet Mia, a 17-year-old girl dealing with life after her mother's recent death, living with her relatives. Mia's difficult relationship with her father becomes evident as she tries to cope with her new reality. A call from Jade's brother, Riley, stuck on the sidewalk because Jade forgot to pick him up, prompts Mia to hurry to his rescue. During their car ride, they encounter a wounded kangaroo blocking their way. Choosing kindness, Mia decides not to harm the injured animal. Upon reaching Mia's house, Riley meets Jade, and Mia reconnects with her friend. Overlooking Jade's connection to someone from Mia's past, Maya remains focused on her bond with Jade. During their chat, Maya shows a disturbing video featuring a girl with eerie black eyes, seemingly influenced by a malevolent force. Excited for an adventurous night, the friends decide to go to a party where a game called Talk to Me is suggested. In the game, Mia willingly joins, sitting in a chair with her hands tied. A candle is lit, and a strange hand statue is placed in front of her. The creepy rules state that Mia has to shake hands with the statue and say, "Talk to me." As the room goes dark, Maya follows the instructions, encountering unsettling visions, including an old man. Disturbed, she pulls her hand back, but encouraged by her friends, she resumes, saying, "I let you in," allowing any dark forces from the game to enter. As the supernatural occurrences intensify, Maya sees her brother-in-law Riley in front of her, conveying that he's behind her and has affection for her. Baffled by the revelation that someone is behind him, Riley tries to make sense of Mia's ominous warning. Mia's eyes darken, and she urgently tells Riley to run. As the 90-second time limit ends, Mia's friends step in, separating her from the eerie hand statue, and the extinguished candle puts an end to the unsettling experience. Mia, now coming back to her senses, is left in a state of confusion. That night, Riley, haunted by the unsettling events, struggles to find comfort in his room. Hoping for solace, he tries to sleep in his sister's brother-in-law's room, but his request is denied. Resigned to his restlessness, he settles in the lounge, where Mia, staying overnight, opens up about her recurring dream. In the dream, Mia stands in front of a mirror without a reflection. The conversation shifts to the ominous game, and Mia describes the strange sensation of floating in the air during the encounter. As exhaustion takes over Riley, Mia gently takes his phone, setting it aside, and affectionately strokes his head. In this intimate moment, a glimpse of Mia's hand reveals a lingering, malevolent black power, a sinister residue from the possession during the game. Later, at Jade's house, the group assembles, and Jade's mother gives a warning about staying away from substances like alcohol and drugs. Undeterred, the friends dive into the mystery of the hand statue. Mia seeks details from a friend and discovers that the hand was severed from a medium, a link to the spirit world. The hand becomes a portal for the friends to communicate with ghostly souls, and they take turns participating in the eerie game, recording each experience on video. In a surprising turn, Jade firmly refuses to join the eerie game and decides to leave. Seizing the moment, Mia, under the malevolent influence, as Riley starts the ritual, saying, "I let you in," Mia's mother's soul briefly connects with her. However, the devil, captivated by Riley, manages to enter him as the allotted time runs out. The aftermath unfolds quickly as Riley, now under possession, violently bangs his head against a table. The police arrive to investigate the distressing incident and eventually take him to the hospital. That night, Mia goes home, avoiding her father's attempts to talk. Burdened by guilt, she heads to the hospital, expecting the anger of Riley's family. Jade, furious at Mia, holds her responsible for her brother's condition. Disheartened, Mia goes home with Jade's friend, seeking comfort but haunted by the day's events. Tired, she watches a video of her late mother and slips into an unsettling dream. In the dream, she sees her mother's horrifying image with broken nails oozing blood. Waking up in terror, Maya feels a sinister presence in her room and discovers herself unconsciously engaging in demonic behavior, sucking on Jade's friend's feet while he sleeps. Back at the hospital, tensions rise as Jade and her mother attend to Riley. In a shocking twist, Riley bites Jade's hand, exposing the malevolent influence that has taken over him. Riley, under the devil's influence, repeatedly harms himself, laughing manically as he bangs his head against the wall. The devil torments Mia, urging her to end Riley's suffering by taking his life. Desperate and bewildered, Mia confides in her friends about the sinister events. Seeking answers, she turns to the boy whose sibling also met a tragic end, discovering that the hand is a conduit for the devil to enter the world of souls. Unable to find a solution, Mia, Jade, and their friend return to the hospital, suspecting an incomplete aspect of the game that allowed the devil's entry into the real world through Riley. They present the devilish hand to Riley, but it doesn't work. Worried that Riley might be dead, Mia takes matters into her own hands, shaking the demonic hand and calling out to Riley. A spectral little girl appears, repeating the phrase, "I let you in." Mia is transported to the realm of souls and devils, witnessing Riley's profound entrapment and returning to her world in tears. Back at home, Maya finds her father waiting and receives a letter from her deceased mother. The letter radiates joy, claiming her mother is pain-free and content. Overwhelmed, Mia embraces her father, but a distant voice persists, her mother's soul insisting that her father is lying. Distraught, Mia succumbs to the voice, attacking an illusionary version of her father with a pair of scissors, momentarily forgetting the reality in front of her. Realizing the gravity of her actions, Mia reaches out to Jade, confessing her overwhelming pain and inviting her over. Jade, unknowingly under the watchful eyes of the devil, still residing within Mia, leaves Riley alone and heads to Mia's house. The devil, manipulating Mia's actions, deceitfully calls Jade, leading her away from Riley. Meanwhile, Mia, influenced by the devil, takes Riley from the hospital onto the road, pushing him in a wheelchair. As Jade reaches Mia's house and finds Mia's father in a pool of blood, the ominous puzzle pieces fall into place. Jade contacts her mother, sharing the alarming situation, and hurries to the hospital. There, she sees Mia guiding Riley in the middle of the road, torn between the decision to end his life, reminiscent of the earlier encounter with the wounded kangaroo. Realizing the danger, Jade intervenes just in time to prevent Mia from succumbing to her destructive impulses. In the ensuing struggle, Mia gets injured, and both end up in the hospital. Mia, battered and bruised, looks into the mirror and faces a disconcerting reality. Her reflection is missing. The unsettling dream Mia had becomes a haunting reality, indicating her entrapment in the world of souls. In the eerie and surreal soul realm, Mia is drawn to the light of a candle. As she approaches, she encounters a hand on the candle, and when she grabs it, a boy chillingly says, "I let you in." It becomes clear that the demonic hand is ready to play its malevolent game with someone else. Mia's sacrifice to save Riley has led her into a dangerous and otherworldly fate, leaving the identity of the next victim uncertain. Before we end the video, I want to ask you a quick question. First 3 people to answer it will be pinned at the top of the comments. What pivotal event in the story marks the beginning of Mia's descent into a supernatural and malevolent influence, and how does it impact her relationships with her friends and family? So don't forget to answer the question, and I'll see you in the next video.